Hey everybody, so I thought I'd put together a little video of my guitar collection. It's about 7-8 guitars. They're all fairly iconic these days, and I'll just go through them one by one, starting with the first one, the oldest one I've got left, and we'll go from there. So here is number one, and it's a legitimate 1986 Kramer Baretta, USA made from the Neptune factory in New Jersey. It wasn't a Van Halen job, it was originally candy apple red, and I relicked it up. It's had about 10 different paint jobs. This is the latest one I've got. I'll leave it like this. It's rough as, I love it. The neck is in mint condition. So yeah, I love this one. It's awesome. So that won't be done anywhere. Yeah, 1986 USA made Kramer Baretta. And then next up, we have this puppy, a Washburn N4. You might be thinking it's a paddy version. It's actually not. The neck is, but the body is a different wood. So I believe it was actually a parts guitar. These never came out in New Zealand. You couldn't buy them here. And I picked this up at a second-hand store, super cheap. And I was like, looks a bit dodgy. But once I got this neck and I realised it was a legitimate paddy neck, which is really thick and round and so woody. It's a great guitar, this. It's Nuno really thought about this when he made it. So the pickup, you can literally, while you're playing, flick it up and down, and also the volume knob is out of the way. So in my other guitars you'll see the volume knob's literally here. So this one, real light too, real good guitar. And then we've got this puppy, an Ibanez RG550. You just almost got to have one of these in your collection. Such a well-made guitar. It's just so good. This edge tremolo, it's got the wizard neck, super thin, real easy to play, just incredible. This thing never goes out of tune. You can just treat it like shit, and it's just awesome. So this is pretty much my workhorse guitar. This is the one I'll take out and just trash. And it's just stock. It's got the Ibanez V8 pickup, which is a little bit hot. However, you just lower it down a couple of millimeters, and that'll make it less hot. And that's how I got around that. So it's another good guitar. It's not my best one, but it's the one I'm prepared to smash up. And then we have the granddaddy of them all. This is a 1987 pre-George Lynch signature ESP Kamikazi. So it's one of the prototype. They made the first ones in 1986. This is one of the second batch, I believe. The decals are a little bit different from all the later ones. The bombs are literally sort of hand painted. See, they're all different. It's pretty cool, this one. That came out of the ESP Japan custom shop. I haven't played it. I took it on tour a lot. The neck's still pretty mint, to be honest. It's the body's had a bit of wear and tear. But yeah, I played this one quite a lot over my gigging life. And it's not going anywhere now. I'll keep this one. It's so iconic. I bought this for a ridiculously cheap price in 1992 when nobody wanted these. When grunge was big, nobody wanted guitars that looked like this. But I did. And yeah, so I've had this a long time, and it's worth probably 10 times more than what I paid for it. And it looks fucking cool. And then we've got this puppy. Whoa! I just got this year. This was a bit of a birthday present for myself. because I always wanted a Jackson Kelly. This one in particular, the Pinstripes got me straight away, because it reminded me of the old Rhodes V's. And I did a bit of research into this guitar and realised that they only ever made 50 of this particular colour and paint job. It's got the ebony and maple neck, which is quite rare to have the two of them, two different woods. And yeah, it's absolutely mint. It doesn't have a mark on it, so I don't even really play this one. This pretty much hangs on the wall. It's made in Japan, 2011. The quality is just awesome. It's just brilliant. It's an awesome guitar. So that's that one. So that's not going to get played too much. I might pull it out for some videos and things like that. But yeah, Jackson Kelly, 2011, made in Japan. It's a goodie. And then we have this puppy, and this has got to be my favourite of the lot, to be honest. This thing is another made in Japan, 2018 or 19, maybe even 20. I don't remember. It's pretty recent. It's made in Japan, Jackson Dinky. These ones, if you compare these to the American-made Jacksons, these are superior. This Goto tremolo is way better than that Floyd 1500. In fact, this is better than the Ibanez Edge tremolo too. This is the best one I own. This is just awesome. Anything with this in the bar. Wow, so good. It comes with the DiMaggio Super Distortion. Most of my guitars have that same pickup. Got a couple of Duncans. The Ibanez's have got the V8s, but they're all pretty similar. They're all set up Japanese shred guitars. It's got the neck, mahogany body. That really cool blue burl poplar paint job. So yeah, this would be the best of this. I bought this brand new, paid the most for this. This is the most expensive guitar I've ever bought. Most of the others were almost sort of deals, but this one I wanted a brand new one. I traded in a Gibson Les Paul for it, and this just destroys the Les Paul. It's literally flawless. It doesn't have a mark on it. It's so well made. I've looked over this, every millimeter of it, to find even anything wrong with it, and it's just perfect. So yeah, that'd be my favourite out of all of them. If I have to run back and save one in a fire, that Jackson. And then finally, we've got this Ibanez RG565. So I was so impressed with the RG550, which is the Genesis, which is the reissues. This is another one. I had to get it. They're just complete value for money. They're from the Jackson, from the Japan, made in Japan factory, and they're half the price of the Indonesian Ibanez's, and the quality is just so superior. So these are the ones to get. These Japan ones at half the price. These Genesis models are awesome. It's the same specs as the RG550, but this neck, it's got some sort of different finish. Either a polish or they've sanded it differently, but it's way smoother. So it's sort of just the next level of quality up. Flawless guitar. You can't not play it. It's just freaking good. So I got this for a real steal. Brand new. It only came out of the factory in May this year. And the guy who sold it wasn't even set up to play, so I didn't think he even played it. So I'll take it. So that's number 7. And then finally, I've got this cheap as bass, Ibanez bass. And this is, funnily enough, made out of New Zealand pine wood. Just where I'm from, done a lot of work with pine in my life. It's not a bad wood. So this is just for me to muck around and just play a little bit of music when I'm recording, just chuck down a bass line. I don't give a fuck about bass really. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. They're all pretty cool. They're all set up the same. There's a couple of different tunings. They've all sort of got the same gainy sort of pickups, but not super high gain. They're all just set up for me. I don't really want to play anything else. I don't really play much clean tone. I don't really worry about the front pickups or anything like that. They're just all set up. And I'm really about the not getting out of tune, really. So, yeah, there you go. That's my guitar collection at the moment. Take it easy.